welcome to my very first YouTube video. I'm super excited. Today I'm going to show you how to make two very quick, simple, adorable desserts for the 4th of July. Your guests are going to love them, and you're going to love the fact that it only took you about 30 minutes to whip up two fabulous desserts. Okay, first things first, let's go over your ingredients. Blueberries and strawberries for your red and your blue. 2 boxes of Hostess Twinkies. You'll have a few left over, but who doesn't mind having a few Twinkies laying around the house? You can also use Angel Food Cake. 2 large boxes of instant vanilla Jell-O pudding. The large 16-ounce Cool Whip. 6 cups of cold fresh milk. 1 store-bought graham cracker pie crust. And of course, whatever clear, cute dessert container you have. I use something like this that's glass for something indoors, but if you're going to a pool party, these plastic wine cups will look adorable, I promise. Okay, the first thing I always do is make my pudding. So it has time to sit in the refrigerator for the 5 minutes while I get all my other ingredients ready to go. So here is my 2 large pudding packets and 6 cups of milk. I'm gonna start with about about 3 cups. So about half of your milk. Go ahead and get in there at first too, so it doesn't all splatter. And I have defrosted this pretty well. There's still a little in the middle that's kind of frozen, but not too bad. So I have half of those ingredients, and I'm gonna go ahead and very slowly combine these. Okay, when you have things pretty well combined a little bit, I always just stop and take my spatula and run around to make sure there's no pudding stuck to the side of your mixing container. Okay, let's give this another spin. I'm going to bump it up in speed a little bit, and I'm going to add the rest of my milk. Two of the large vanilla instant pudding containers, and a 16-ounce Cool Whip. This is the only way you will make pudding, I swear, from now on. Okay, so all my lumps are gone. I bumped my speed up just a little bit to kind of finish, making sure all those bumps and lumps of the pudding and the Cool Whip are all combined. It's looking pretty good. I am gonna just run my spatula around the edge one more time. Okay, now that all of that is mixed up, I'm gonna take my mixture, I'm gonna pop a lid on it, or cellophane, or however you like, and I'm gonna put this in the fridge for at least 5 minutes, but really longer. The next step, once your strawberries are nice and washed, it's time to get them sliced and ready to go. This is not an exact science. It really doesn't matter. I would just say, just get them to the liking that you like. Okay, I have all of my strawberries cut up, but if you have little ones around, this is a perfect thing for them to work on their knife skills. It doesn't take a sharp knife to cut strawberries up, and it doesn't really matter what size they are, so they can practice all they want. And I also have all of these strawberry tops left. If you're a dog mom like me, keep these strawberry tops. Our dog loves them, so I'm just gonna put them in a Ziploc and put them in the freezer and use these as treats later on. All right, let's move on to the blueberries. So I'm gonna dump these in my colander, and then I'm gonna very quickly sort through them and see if there's any mushy ones or any stems left on. Sometimes there's little stems. These look really good. There's a couple little stems, so I'm gonna remove those and then give them a really good washing. Now that my blueberries are washed and ready to go, I'm gonna let them drain and get started on the Twinkies. So, like I said, I've used all kinds of bases for this dessert. And Twinkies are kind of a good, easy item to use. One, they already have cream in them, right? And two, they're just already done. Nothing else extra to bake. So all I do, obviously, unwrap them. And then I just cut them with a serrated knife into little bite-sized pieces. All the hard work is behind you. Now you just have to put it all together. This is the easy part. You can do this in really whatever order you want. I typically go Twinkies, strawberry, pudding, blueberries. That way I get the red, white, and blue layers that I really like. So let's get started. So I'm just gonna do a few layers. One layer of Twinkies in the bottom. And I just really want it to show on the sides too. So I'm gonna concentrate kind of on the sides. And then if you're doing plastic cups, super easy. Put a couple in each cup. And then strawberries. So again, I'm gonna start with the outside, because I really want it to look cute in the layers. So make sure you get those layers. And then just sprinkle a couple, okay? Now the pudding layer. Again, I'm just gonna kind of go around the outside, but I like it to look layered and cute for sure. Then one good dollop in the middle. And then again with the cups. The little plastic cups are great. And then layer the blueberries. Couple more in the middle. And then if you're doing the cups, a couple on each cup. Okay, so that is our first layer. Let's move on to the next. So again, cake on the outer layer. And I think it looks cute when they're all topsy-turvy. A few in the middle. Strawberries. Handful of blueberries too. Okay, so one dessert is totally done. Two options, little to go individual ones, or this beautiful layered bright red, white, and blue, perfect for the 4th of July or Memorial Day dessert is right here, ready to go. I promise you 2 desserts in 30 minutes and I'm gonna deliver, I promise. Okay, so take your graham cracker crust. You can make it from scratch, super easy. Mix up graham crackers with like 2 tablespoons of butter, press it in a pan, you're good to go. Or you can buy it, like I did. So take that, you're gonna have tons of leftover pudding, and you're just gonna dump that in your already ready to go pie crust. Do a cute little swirl, even it all out. Your leftover strawberries all on top. Now, I know what you're thinking. Lauren, this is basically exactly what you made. How is this any different? It's just a different container. No. What you're gonna do with this, once you finish with the blueberries and the strawberries on it, so it looks super festive, you are gonna stick this in the freezer for 4 hours. And it is gonna taste like the best ice cream frozen pie you have ever had. So good. Doesn't that look beautiful and so yummy? Now just cover, and like I said, put it in your freezer for at least 4 hours, and you're good to go. I just think these are so adorable. They're gonna be a hit at any party. Look at these layers. You did that. You can do that, I promise. And this pie, once it's frozen and you cut into it, it will be delicious. And any kid would be happy to have these ready to go at any poolside anytime this summer. Thanks for following along on my first YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it inspired you to make some homemade-ish type dessert for your 4th of July festivities.